Oh, Dylan, here we go. My man. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. You hit me with a hard one here, Jesse. Arkansas. Woo, okay. All right. We're going to get in here, guys. I am going to be pulling this up through PropStream. You can access PropStream through ttpdata.com. ttpdata.com. It's $97 a month. If you are a serious real estate entrepreneur, everybody has it. Everybody has PropStream. I mean, it's the one tool. It's like the MLS for investors. And if you try being a real estate agent without an MLS, that's the same as being an investor without PropStream. All right? They should put that on their ad or something. All right. 4023 West 13th. What are these prices? This is crazy. Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay. All right, great. So let's look at the details here. I have it for $9K, and it is red tagged by the city, but I'm having a hard time selling. Okay. Give me a little bit more, Dylan, if you can, if Dylan's still on here. If you can explain to me why it got red tagged, I assume it's probably because it's condemned, probably because of the condition. If this property, it shows, look at this. It's already shown. This is what I love about PropStream. Look at this. Vacant. That's why it's red tagged, right? Because it's probably been vacant for a while. This is one of those 14 million properties that we talked about a couple weeks ago that are vacant for over a year. And what the city does, they red tag it because somebody's gone in there, they've beat it to hell, they've ripped out the plumbing, they've ripped out everything, and it's just a hazard for people to just walk into this property and get cut up or get hurt, because then they got to go to the hospital, and then if they don't have insurance, then the government has to pay for it, and it turns into this whole thing, right? Right? That's why things get condemned. It's a big deal. So Anyway, so interesting. So this is built in 1935. Fantastic. I always like looking at the aerial and then the street shots of this. So we go here. This is interesting. A little parking lot here. I want to investigate this a little bit. Typically that would be like a church or something, but we'll see. I think church is here. Yep. There's church. Boom. Beautiful. Most powerful building. And then, so I like this street. This is crazy that it's a condemned 9,000 and that you have to, it's being tough for you to sell this. I know that this is the last house here. So there it is. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. God, I love these properties. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is showing one bath. Look at that, guys. You can literally see the red tag. Do not enter here, right? It's right there. This thing's boarded up. Windows have been busted out. Somebody has not had the ability to take care of this.
So Dylan just commented, he said, it is condemned, had work done by someone who wasn't certified, and lots of damage done by that bad work.
Goes back to those contractors. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. All right, so first of all, obviously you can look at the comparables. There's going to be a ton of them. I mean, look at this, fantastic. You always want to stay within the borders of any main street, so there's a ton of great comps here, which is great. But what I like doing first is I like just looking at the neighbors, because it shows all the neighbors, the closest, I think, 100 properties here to this property, which is really cool. But it gives you all the different property types. So I like going sale date and just looking at, okay, so here we go. This is fantastic. You've got one that closed January. Is it on the same street? It's on the same street. Come on, Little Rock, make it tougher. So this is on the same street, 70,800. This looks very similar to our property. I mean, not in its current condition, but I mean, architecturally, this looks fantastic. All right. I'm not sure. Maybe these soft orange highlights are popular in Arkansas. I don't know. But listen, it went for 70,800 and looks clean. It'd be real interesting. What I like doing here with these comps is going to their details and seeing what they bought it for versus what they sold it for, I think is a real cool indicator. So let's go to transaction history, see if they bought it for No, it doesn't really show. Okay, so they've owned it for a while. So somebody went in there, cleaned it up, lived in there. So it's not just a pure flip, which is fine. So 70,800, and this property is condemned. It's 1,000 square feet. That's the issue that you're running into, my man, is you've got a cleaned up right there, same street, $70,800 property, and then you've got your $1,000 property that is condemned. I would figure at least 40,000 in work, right? Sounds right? 40,000 in work there. So let's look at these numbers. You know, you're looking at this thing. By the way, I think you still make I'm curious if you'll put in, Dylan, what you're selling it for. That'd be great. 71,000, and then right off the top, somebody's gonna want. It just depends. Somebody might want to just keep this as a rental once they fix it up. But typically, landlords do not want to do a ton of renovation, so it has to be worth the amount they're gonna want to make. They're gonna want to walk in with 20,000 in equity off of that. This is what's crushing you here, Dylan, is because now we're already at 51,000. And we don't even have closing costs or any of that in there. So then we take out 6%. Mike, what's 6% of this? $3,000?
51?
Yeah.
Isn't it 70? 6% of 71.
Yeah, sorry. 6% of 71 is 4,300? No.
4260.
Yeah. 4,260. Yeah, it was close. And then we're going to minus the 40,000 in repairs to get this thing looking better. All right. So
6,740.
this, and this
Yeah.
is how much?
6,740.
40. Now you could play around with this here, right? Somebody's going to have to want to buy this with speculation that they can do, that they don't need to have as much equity walking into that deal. But that's why it is what it is. I mean, and you've got a tremendous amount of rental, vacant land. I mean, you've got some residential over there selling for, I mean, in that neighborhood, properties sold for 1,980. Look at this one. This sold for less than $2,000. So, I mean, this is in that neighborhood, $2,000. And it looks like a beautiful street. We're going to have to look into Little Rock a little bit more. I think that there might be some significant potential there. I'm real interested to know what the economy is there. But
in the rental market.
Yeah, rental market would probably be strong. I mean, in this, it might be like some Section 8 vouchers, just depending. But I'd be curious to know what the economy is in Little Rock. That's interesting.
And Dylan just said he's trying to sell it for $15K.
Yeah.
And getting no bites.
Yeah. And that's why. So I would go back, Dylan, and I would try to get this thing for like $1,500 or $1,000, or better yet, just let them just have them deed it to you for free, but you pay the property tax. I'm serious. Have them pay, you pay the property taxes on it. But this property is obviously not being taken care of. If you like that video, hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day. And if you want your questions answered, like you and I, one-on-one, make sure that you join us for the live show every single Wednesday. I will see you there.